John Smith, and I'm from South Bend High School. This is my first internship in the year presentation. And I'd like to start off by thanking Ms. Drake for the opportunity that she allowed me to have. I interned underneath a physical therapist named Ms. Amy Curtis, and she was a wonderful physical therapist. She taught me many things. I spent more than 80 hours with Ms. Curtis. She showed me how to properly evaluate a patient and give them the correct exercises so that they can recover in an efficient amount of time and make sure that they have a full range of motion with their disability or arm or after they got their surgery. She also told me how to communicate with the patients better and showed me the correct things to say and the correct questions to ask so that we can have a good patient and doctor relationship. My daily responsibilities would consist of folding laundry so that the patients can have fresh pillows, they can have fresh towels to use, and they didn't have to use somebody else's old towel. I would also assist the physical therapist. I would get them heat packs, ice packs, instruct their patients on exercises they need to do, help the patients with the exercises they didn't understand, or demonstrate an exercise for the patient. Also, I would assist the patients, like if they were down and needed encouragement and they couldn't get an exercise right, I would encourage the patient. I would sit there and watch them. And I also evaluated them. I would give them feedback on how their work was going and how they were progressing through their exercises and through their course of physical therapy. Oh, yeah. Most memorable moment I had would actually just be the interactions within the workplace. I love talking to all the patients. Each patient had a terrific story. Their background was amazing. I learned much about patients. I saw patients who had complete knee surgeries, like they had complete knee replacements, and just the way that they could fight through it, it was amazing. It was great memories. Growth. I grew through this internship. I was shy at the beginning of the internship. I would just stand in the back of the room and just watch and not say anything, not go talk to any of the patients, not communicate with any of the physical therapists. I would just watch and try to be as camouflaged as could be and just sit in the back. My communication skills also, they grew a lot. Like I learned how to actually talk to patients and listen and understand to what they were saying. Processing skills. My processing skills increased because being a physical therapist is a process-oriented thing. You can't progress, like you can't send your patient to the next thing if they're not ready for it. So you have to really process them and their forms and what they do with their arm or injury to make sure that they have the right progressions. And my judgment skills, because if you can't process right or judge the patient right, then they'll never really get better. But I skipped the slide.
You skipped the future slide.
That's the slide.
Great. So go just do that one, and you can add it at the end, or you can try to splice it. You know, at this slideshow, you're going to go to.
Is this still recording?
So you got to go up to the top. Which one?
Oh, yeah.
Slideshow. Go to slideshow.
Can't do it with that.
Slideshow. Go from current slide. Yeah. There you go.
Being a physical therapist in the future, it's altered my view a little bit. I thought that being a
Use the keyboard to go
what did you say?
Other keyboard.
Oh man.
Yay, okay.
Being a physical therapist, ready? Being a physical therapist in the future, it's not a big priority in my future anymore because I actually realize the time and effort it takes to become a physical need to start working harder in school so that I can eventually, if I want to become a physical therapist, I can, but as of now, I'm not ready as far as schooling goes and the study habits I need to become a physical therapist. I'm not ready, and it really put it in perspective.